I'm shooting again with my Nikon f4 and the 105mm, which I have grown to love for portraits. I have a fresh roll of TMax 400. I love shooting film. I love making portraits, but it's not perfect. And while film is very forgiving in a lot of ways, it's merciless in other ways, and mistakes were made.
My name is Ali Rose Ruiz. I am from England. I'm vegan. I'm a horse lover. We own a horse. What else? My house burnt down in the Bobcat fire. That's something interesting. I'm one of 3 siblings. I am not a natural redhead, that's for sure. And I have, I think, 20 plus tattoos, and I used to have 20 plus piercings.
What does that say?
Stay sane inside insanity. It's a line from my favorite movie, The Rocky Horror Picture Show. I just love it. I love all things camp and eccentric, and growing up I was always considered like the weird child in my neighborhood, so I guess I related a lot to the outcasts in that movie.
Let's get philosophical for a minute. Why go through all this effort? Buying film, getting it developed, taking all this time. Why? I think if you're an artist, if you're a photographer, if you're a portraiteur, if that's even a thing, you gotta be curious. I'm endlessly curious. I've shot with this camera before, with this lens, in this place, with this film stock. But on a base level, I just want to see what this is gonna look like. What are these pictures gonna look like when I combine all these pieces with what Ali Rose is bringing? I want to know. For me, photography is about curiosity. And it's about honing in on what the questions are. I don't really care about the answer. Oftentimes, the best work leaves me with more questions than anything.
I think art's important because it connects people as well as it makes people question things. Without art, I don't think people would have such in-depth conversations about the world. It brings people together in a way that I don't think just anything else can. I think adventure is just pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. I think a lot of people consider adventure to be like going out and doing stuff, but it's very adventurous to be daring, even if it's something small and minute to you or to someone else. It's an incredible leap to someone who wouldn't do that in their day-to-day. So I think adventure is about pushing yourself further than you would normally. Why are you afraid to take a risk? The unknown is so much more exciting than your everyday regular life. Like, no matter what, in 5 years' time, you're either going to be stuck doing the same old thing that's making you sad and you want to change it, or you can get out there and take that chance and find out if you can make something of a life that you aren't happy with. Why stay stagnant if it's only going to kill you? You're all going to die in the end anyway. Might as well die doing something adventurous and fun.
I'm shooting film like this, I want to shoot one roll. I'm making every shot count. I'm trying to anyways. I'm trying not to waste any shots. Ideally, I want 36 good shots. I don't want any duds. So I'm monitoring. And ahead of time, under this bridge, what I call my studio, I know what I want to do in each little corner, each little area. I have a game plan, a rough idea in my head of where I'm going to do 12 shots over here, 10 shots over here. I'm going to spend the rest of the roll over here. And I kind of have that worked out in my head, and I had budgeted as such. Now I had roughly 10 or 12 shots left, and I wanted to use this nice soft light against this wall over here on Alley Rose. But the camera was fouling up on me. I kept pressing the shutter and nothing's happening. It's just making a weird little noise like it's jammed, and this light comes on. Now I haven't used this camera a lot, and the first thing I thought was maybe the batteries are dead. It does auto rewind, or maybe it's jammed up, or maybe it's broken. I don't know. Well, I couldn't get it working again. So the shots we did out in the field, those were the last shots. I had to high-five Allie. We knew we got some good ones anyways, and we went our separate ways. I got home, and I didn't really know what to do, so I went into a dark room, and I opened up the back of the camera, and I could tell right away that the roll was at the end. And then I looked at the roll, and I saw it was a 24-shot roll, not a 36. For some reason, the place I bought the film had given me a roll of 24 instead of a 36, and I didn't look, and I didn't specify, so it's my bad. I thought I had a 36, I had a 24. The camera wasn't malfunctioning, it was just at the end of the roll. This really caught me by surprise. So I closed the back of the camera, I rewound the film, bada bing, bada boom. And that's why the last frames look like they do. These are actually not the last frames I took. There was probably 2 after that, but they were completely flashed by a little bit of light that was in the room and were ruined. I didn't get those scans back from the lab. Simple mistake, not tragic. I wish I'd had those other 12 shots to spend with Allie. Hopefully, we'll get another chance to shoot in the near future. I think Allie's just great.
I think you need to be playful in life. If you take everything so seriously, then, I mean, what's the point of existing or meeting people or having conversations, connecting, if all you're going to do is just sit around and mope? If you don't have adventure and fun and just excitement and to act like a kid every now and again, then just fuck it, what's the point? Like, you just got to give in and just accept that life's a shit show most of the time, and everyone's got an inner kid, and that kid needs to come out and it needs to play, and you need to have fun and excitement.